Well, hello everyone. Welcome into Flying with Mike. Oh, a lot of things went on in the last, what did we have, 5 minutes? We didn't have the airplane in Aviation, so we had to add it real quick. Didn't know that before we started, so sorry for that. But hey, welcome in. We are taking another look, as the banner says, at this infamous Just Flight BAe146. It's really not infamous. It's just for those of us used to the easy 737 Airbuses, Airbus 11, I mean MD 11, 747s, it is a little more tricky. And we'll show it here. We're going to get it started up here. But just wanted to say, hey, we're still alive. We haven't flown since Saturday, I believe. And what a week. What a week it has been. So hopefully you've all had a great week. And I hope y'all are ready, or at least ready for this. So we are sitting, as the banner says, in St. Louis. Now you're going, you still have the banner up, Captain. I know. And yes, it's intentional. We're going from St. Louis International. Oh, oh boy. How did that not save? That's weird. All right, we'll have to fix that. But anyway, yeah, we're going from St. Louis International in the UK over to Edinburgh Airport in Scotland. Yeah, I think we'll fall flat by New York City, but that's just me. Oh my goodness. All right, now it is time to say goodbye to it. Oh, Lord have mercy. What a day. All right. So first thing and foremost, we are in a so far successful XP12.4.2. Now, I say that cautiously. Let's fire up X-Plane. I'm sorry, X-Pilot. As soon as I remember how to do that. Oh, I know why. I'm going, why aren't the ones I'm used to up there, up there? Hang on, let's click the right one. Now, I'm going to, while we wait for me to get signed in and, hand over birthrights to kids and all, to be able to get signed into VATSIM. Saturday's flight, I am right now leaning to flying with FedEx Express Virtual. I haven't 100% committed, but I'm pretty close. And details will come if you check our Discord channel. Hey, I'd love for you all to join. It would be a fun flight for y'all. But if you're wanting in on Discord, and I will open it up here in a few minutes for voice. So feel free to come in, welcome, and introduce yourself. Just be mindful. Morinov, welcome aboard. Got a seat saved for you over to Springfield, Missouri. All right. Oh, yeah, this is what I was working on. Yeah, I think we'll be able to make that time. If not, we'll make that time. Hang on, I'm just getting logged into VATSIM. How many, wait a minute, before I say this, may not have opened up yet, are planning, we'll say it that way, to fly and cross the pond, not Saturday, but I believe the following Saturday. Correct me if I'm wrong out there, folks. If not, ooh, the FedEx Express Virtual could be a little dicey event. Could be fun. Ooh. So hopefully they check that. Because my mind, Their date, my mind, are not mesh. Oh, I think said Sunday. So I'll have to double check things. All right. We are logged or set up for VATSIM. We're going to go ahead, shove over here. AAL. How did I come up with that? Okay, 14. And we're in the B. Wait a minute. Now, hang on. I'm going to have, oh man. Let me get over to SimBrief. Hang on. What the heck is our airplane? We'll do it this way. Oh, there we go. That's right. I'm like, all of a sudden I drew a blank on it. Wow. Hey, look at that. We even got a squawk code already. We're not even powered up. All right. So we're a step closer. How about that? So finally, the flight factor 3. Oh, I know you're in heaven. The 777-300 is out. I really haven't been following it. I'm kind of a little annoyed with them putting all of those announcements out that didn't really need to go there. But I'm glad y'all got, the 300. I'm just kind of scanning over here to see what we can see before we get going. Okay, real quick. We are in the St. Louis StarSim's scenery. I really don't know if this is truly up to date with X-Plane 12. I already know the elevations are kind of off. What do I mean by that? Well, this right here where the mouse is, that's the local transit train that runs from the airport, believe it or not, Scott Air Force Base, and in a couple of months over to the commercial side. Only took 20 years. To service them. It's just a little 2-car train, and it's there. We have confirmed there is a train. It runs, matter of fact, there it is, down below. That's what I mean. The elevations are off. That and off the west end, it's whitewashed. So, but let's see. Marnov has have a nice fly here. Oh, it's 2 a.m. there. Oh, well, thank you for supporting us. Get some sleep, man. But enjoy your 777. All right, so let's blast off here. Let's get her powered up. Actually, first, let's come back. Oop, not there, not there. Let's go there. Let's bring this in. We're going to only open the door. Cargo, cargo. GPU. And I'm starting to wonder if I ought to, well, for today, we don't need to worry about it. So let's get the load in here. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's bring Sim Toolkit in, or Sim Toolkit, correction, Elevatech. It looks like this, right? That's the 300, right? And the way I've got that opening thing set up, that would be ER, right? Extended range. Get from St. Louis to Edinburgh. Yeah, I still think it falls short by New York City. But no, I don't have it, sorry. Still not sure if I'm even gonna plunge into it. Oh wow, that's the first time I ever really looked at the platform. That's pretty good. Good job there, StarSims. Now if we could get an update out of y'all so that the elevations and the whitewash would be gone in next plane. And I know it has stuff to do with scenery. All right, let's get in here, get the plane powering up. Oh wait, we were gonna load up after a quick look at Elevatech. All right, Elevatech. Quick information, 179-mile flight, 15 on the cost index. We don't use cost index in this plane, folks. 24,000? That I would have never guessed we could try for. I'm not even going. I think I set for 19. Zero fuel weight, 67,000. I don't know if that's right. Yep, it is. My bad. That consists of 73 people and fuel 9,692 pounds. So planning about a 36-minute airtime flight. So basically, yep, down. It wouldn't surprise me if this plane didn't do a lot of that kind of flying. Maybe stretched out a little, but really, yep, and back down pretty quick. All right, and anything else we want to do? Average wind for this flight is west wind at 23. That's not going to be too big a problem. So, all right. Looking from St. Louis to there, I don't see ATC at the moment, so let's get rid of Elevatech. I'm going to keep Sim Toolkit in front of me. 73 folks in the cabin, so we'll set that. Okay, now our zero fuel weight is 4,000 pounds off. Oh, that was weird. Uh-oh, what did I just click? Hang on, that was not a good sound. Oh, flaps. Make sure the lever's where it should be. Yep. Okay, so all right, well, we're gonna do this the old-fashioned hard way. See if it stops. Yep, 1849 times 2 is not. It got us a little closer, but not to the magical number. About 10,000 pounds off. Total fuel 8,000. We'll leave it as is, 10,318 pounds. And I think we're good to go here. Let's get up here. Oh, let's do a quick safety check of the aircraft. Radar is off. Turn these guys off for now. They're going to be a thing we do all the time. Transponder should be on standby. It is. Throttles, fuel cutoff, spoilers down, flaps up. And last but not release, landing gear shows down, batteries coming on. Here we go. Gonna zoom in. Very simple, just turn them on. Then we're gonna come down here. I guess that says it's on. Standby generator on, galley power on. Hang on, I know there's a couple more gears down. Let's. Okay, they're in off. APU gens on. I haven't figured that one out, why. Over here, nav lights high. Over here. Okay. Finally, back down here, left enter, and okay, APU. Again, I will iterate. I don't know if this is realistic or not. Looks pretty good, but to be honest, I don't even think I've seen them from inside the terminal, but that's about it. All right, APU is available. Let's make sure that gen comes on. Okay, and APU air. Also, we need the pack switches on. Back up top. That's weird. I would have swore I looked at it. Huh, weird. Okay, sorry, it's something going on my phone. All right, hydraulic check here real quick. AC pump on. Hydraulic pressure coming up. Yellow came up. Yellow here, green there. Turn the PTU on. The green section should come up. And set them both back to off. Speaking of, all right, remember I told you it's gonna take time to learn. In the checklist, it tells you to make sure the brakes are set yellow. Well, yellow is actually right under the handle. That would have been nice to know. And when you pull the brakes and all, that gets a little tricky. So be mindful of that when you start your pushbacks and all. So there's one. We'll see how that works today. Okay, moving on. Arm. Oh yeah, we got to arm the flight deck. Hang on. No, I saw it up here. There we go. Cabins armed. And let me. And flight decks armed. Okay, that last thing. I'm going to actually use it from here because one, I need to set these up to be able to read better. Yaw dampers are on. Okay, remember we were always questioning what does this one do? I'll show you. Well, I won't. Well, yeah, I can show you. Watch the vertical speed here. It depends which one you like. Here's your radar, TMS, which is this right here. And this is basically this. Checklist or flight computer if you want to use it. I don't really know why. And if you need a checklist, there is one on board. This will turn the engines on without you having to do much. Okay, so let's continue on because we're ready. They can start boarding behind us. I'm just going to do one thing here. Something the flight crews would really wish they could. All right, so let's go through the before. Throttles back. Overhead confirm hydraulics are off, and they are. Center transfer pump. Center this one. Auto positioning. Once airborne, center will automatically funnel where it needs to go. Pressurization, we're going to set for our flight. And since they'll be well, we'll see how that works. Okay, normal, everything looks good. Ice detect, we've already moved the switch over and guarded it. And we can verify our fuel. See how that right there is your fuel gauges. All right. And finally, on the first officer side, did they say confirm for the tape CVR? All right. Whoa. See if I can get up here and look down at it. All right, so it's day, month, trip, and I have no idea what those numbers are for over there. So we are on day 16 for trip 1. This part, and folks, those of you that are more savvy with this airplane, you know, may be able to answer my question. This again is the tutorial, and they want us to put our flight number in here. I've not heard of that. Is that something of the past or coming back? I really don't know. Oh, oh, oh. And it's a pain to do this, as you can see. Okay, I really don't know why. And our squawk that came in was 5271. Okay. Push up a little bit. On. Alright, got our frequency set. Now, we could put this in. I'm still not 100% on this, so we're going to, well, no, we have to, I'm sorry, we have a BAe1, which means we are FMC. Okay, we're at K, T, and then L. Bear with me, it was okay, so route went in, flight number AA1. Four, 5, 5. Okay, departure. Planning runway, well, let's find out. We are departing 30. 30 left. I know, you're all going, why did you hesitate? 29 was on the list. So I was thinking, but that's a long taxi. And we're going out Be Good 5 departure. Okay, just doing apply. Want. Flips. Be Good. Fitchy. SGF. Okay, good. Next. The arrival. Oh, they have a. I'll say intentions. Okay, arriving and departing runways 32 and 20. Boy, they couldn't be at almost exact different compass headings. One to the northwest, one to the south. Southwest. Okay, at least they're going west. 7,000 feet of runway. Let's see, terminal. Where the heck is? Oh, there's the terminal. Okay. So either one works. Wind. $190 at 12. I'm going to take, whoa. What do we have? Let's find out. That may say a lot. All right, so the only ILSs are runway 2 and runway 14, both not being used. What the heck? Let's do the RNAV. Let me see it for us. Where's SGF? Let's go to BAe1. All right, so we are saying our nav 20, BAe1. We don't have any. No, we do not. Okay, execute. Legs. All right, there we go. BAe1 to NU, Fander, runway out there. Okay, that all looks good. This is where we ran into trouble yesterday, or on our last attempt with it. All right, fuel. We'll start there. 9692. Okay, that's 4.4. Zero fuel weight. Let's try that. 67790. Oh, I know why. 30.7. Reserves. Bear with me. .5. Let's try this again. It didn't work well last time. Still not. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. Well, that's the best we're going to be able to do. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything on this page. All right. So currently, 115, 119, 128 is going to be our departure. It's kind of close. And we'll see how it looks when we get over here. Looks pretty close. 119, 128. Yeah, that's it. All right, we'll put this on legs. Guess what? That means we're ready to just about fire up. Let me catch up here real quick. All right, let's do it this way. So we're gonna hit the power button and the test. Okay. $840. Okay, outside air temperature. All right, that is now set. Just easier for me on the eyes and all, that's why. And then last but not least, we have to set airspeed. Oh. Bear with me. I just went all the way back to the beginning of the tutorial. Okay, 115, 119. It doesn't really say what to set them for. That's what we'll use. Barometric pressure here. $2987. Okay, and I think we're ready to start thinking about, oh, we got to set our radios. Actually, we're on an RNAV, so well, okay, St. Louis VOR. $17.4. Well, actually, we're going to need Vichy first. All right, and the last but not least, okay, they're all set. Okay, the Be Good departure, heading 303 to P Young, 2,500 feet or higher, and then on course to Alent, Flips, and Be Good. I think we're let's get ready to crank them. One last thing I'm going to do Power them up. Okay, I think we're ready. Yep.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up. Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Okay, beacons on. Thought I fixed this. Y'all ready to go?
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
All right, this is where it gets a little tricky. Okay, beacon light is already on, APU air is on. Now we turn the packs off. All the fuel pumps on. Now, here's where I ran into it. All right. Select your engine. We'll start with number 4. Start. Now, come down here. And if you already look,
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
and that's all there is to it. Select your engine. Start.
tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
All right, thanks for the pushback. That's a free pushback that I highly recommend. One to go. All right, let's get up here and crank up number 1. I do it at 20%. And I get one that's gonna be a pain. Make sure your detent is down. Okay, with them all started, let's go back to off. Master off. And make sure gens 1 and 4 are in D. Where were they? Doggone it. Are on. Oh, APU air back on. I thought we had to have that. Packs on. Cabin air. Okay, up to the top. Bear with me. Okay, engine 2. Engine 3 on. Brake fans auto. Then down on the ice panel. Okay, we're ready to taxi. St. Louis common traffic, American 1455, taxi to runway 30 left. Okay, and let's get that flap set to 18. Well, looks like Southwest may not be on common traffic.
St. Louis, Aztec, Southwest 1872, taxiing to runway 30 left via 4 Charlie Golf, St. Louis.
I was wrong. Doing my NASCAR wheel warm-up. Okay, we're ready to go.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
St. Louis traffic, American 1455 will depart 30 left.
terrain, 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 too low, terrain, 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 terrain.
Alright, looks like we're gonna have to fly Da Vinci. Okay, which one are we tracking? That does not. Oh, I see what we're doing. Okay, we've had this trouble quite a bit. Okay, hang on. Coming off, be good. 240. Well, actually. Okay, I think we're starting to level off. All right, we're on our way. It just takes some practice on my part. Okay, next will be Springfield. don't understand that one. All right, 19,000. We need. Okay, so we are in 10 miles from Vichy and headed for the RNAV 20. Nostalgia, yeah. Something's trying to figure out right. All right, why are the valves. Got packs are on. Bleeds are on. All right. Okay, we're over Vichy. Let's fly the plane and tower will be 119.9. And I know many of you out there enjoy this kind of flying, real world. I'm actually going to speed us up a little. We are real time. Okay, what's... All right, I know I've been really quiet here. But yeah, this has gone pretty well. Let's see, we are 60 miles out. Gonna go ahead, get ready to set us for our descent. 3,000. Okay, we are setting up for descent. ETU back on. And uh, 12. I know what that is. Okay, and VREF will be 113. Let's start getting slowed for flaps. Yeah, that's how quick it is, folks, from St. Louis to Springfield. think Jetstream 41s and ATRs did this back in the day, TWA. All right, we're getting close. All right, we're definitely gonna make it. Yeah, I don't see an airport yet, but we still got a little ways to go. All right, we're about to cross BAe. 8 miles. Again, all we have for an approach here are really 3, a VOR. We'd rather not for tonight. The RNAV, which we're flying, and a visual, which technically we're flying also. All right, we are 5 miles from BAe. Now, by chance, I happen to have seen the airport by now. Yeah, I would veer off, but I don't think that's in just yet. Now, I'm down to 210. I'm gonna slow into the 200s so I can knock down 18 degrees of flap. As we fly over the northern part of Springfield. By the way, the airport is actually called Springfield Branson Airport. Now, Branson actually has an airfield down there. Thought about flying to it, but this one seemed a little more interesting. Okay, we got a 4-mile run as we slow just a tad. Then we'll turn inbound. Let's see what we can see. Okay, I got the airport. It's right here. See the flashing light? Now let's get lined up. We'll go visual. The turn to final. We are 11 miles out. I think we have a runway. Nighttime flying does help for that. Okay, latest weather, wind 170 at 11. Good evening. Good evening, Springfield, Branson. Common traffic. American 1455 inbound RNAV 20 over Fedor or Fandor. Sorry. Okay, there's the runways. By the way, 7,000 feet available. Hey, green 3 flaps full. And we're a little off the track. Hang on, let me get back on it.
$500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Well, all 7,000 feet was mine. And Springfield, Branson traffic, American 1455 taxiing to the gate. I can't really tell anything on this. Hang on a second. I feel like I'm forgetting some things. All right, let's find us a parking spot. Let's okay, brakes are set. Okay, welcome to Springfield, folks. Sorry this has been a little bit on the quiet side. All right. All right, that puts us in here. What lights are on? There we go. We got them all now. All right, let's get the doors open. Gotta do the one call.
Cabin crew, doors to manual and cross-check.
All right, I think that will do it for this flight. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. I know I was pretty quiet, so that probably made y'all enjoy it a little bit more. But yeah, there you have it. The American Eagle BAe146-200. Fun flight. All right, let's see. Pirate filed. Oh, we like seeing that. It didn't do that last time. How bad was our landing? 309 feet a minute. We'll take it. That's what the airline put us in at. We'll look at it with Tech here real quick. All right, so we just go to this icon, look up our flight. Oh, it got it too. And there it is, kind of wiggly wobbly as we tried. Actually, we did pretty good coming out, but beyond what we thought. Now, I know we landed long. How long? There's 1,000, 1,500, about 1,700. We'll call it 1,800 feet down the runway. And for the most part on the center line. That's not bad. At all. Whoa. Is that the old terminal? Kinda looks like it. Anyway, we're over here in number 1. Yeah, looks like we did a pretty good landing. The one thing I don't know about this is if we hit the binders pretty quick, so, or how hard, and do we, it looks like I need to start deploying the speed brake before we land, so I'll have to work on that on future flights. Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed. Hey, let me know in the comments if you did, in the text here if you're on Twitch, and if you're on YouTube, hey, let me know. I can tell you right now, Saturday most likely will be with FedEx Express Virtual, with an event they have planned. That is my hope right now. Things could change obviously in 2 days, but that's where I am kind of thinking we're gonna be. So, and it will be 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, Central Daylight Time, US. So plan accordingly. What that means for those of you who aren't in the US, for Zulu, that'll be 1400 Zulu. And we're gonna have a fun flight. I'm pretty sure of that one. So, I have not looked in to see if by chance it is the Cross the Pond Day. I think that's the following week. So I think we're safe in this one. You all are going, what the heck are you talking about? Cross the pond and all. Where are we flying out? Details to come. So, anyway, I'm not going to ruin the track record of not talking much on a stream. So I hope you enjoy Friday as we wrap up Friday Eve here in the States. I hope your Friday is fantastic. And we'll see you for sure Saturday. Who knows if we can swing another flight. We'll find out. Who knows? Wait a minute. Stand by. You know, something just came to mind. Let me check in with FedEx. When's April 19th? Ah, correction. That'll be a Sunday morning flight. Yeah, that'll be Sunday morning, the 19th. So that I do plan to try to fly. Now we got to figure out what to do Saturday. You know, folks, don't look for this plane. Be looking for, say, who knows. But, yeah, it just dawned on me. April 19th is Sunday. Sunday. And, yeah, Cross the Pond is the following 25th. So you guys have fun next week planning and grabbing whatever route you can grab. We are going to go grab some Z's. So I hope you enjoyed the flight here on Twitch. I got a lot of learning to still do with this plane. And we'll get her down. I'm not discouraged at all. Hey, we did a lot better today than 2 flights ago. And one of them y'all didn't see. I just did it to see how the FMC worked. And I'm still shaky on that. So, all right. Well, enough. Let's get this done. Y'all have a wonderful night. And we'll see you back here for sure Saturday, and who knows, maybe tomorrow night. Stay tuned. God bless. See you then.
Attention all aircraft. Springfield, Branson National Information Hotel. Current. Altimeter 2990.